Have you ever asked yourself, will I ever find the one Allah has written for me? In a world full of distractions, heartbreaks, and endless waiting, it's easy to feel lost, wondering if true halal love even exists for you. But here's the truth. Allah never forgets what your heart quietly makes dua for. He hears every whispered prayer and sees every tear shed in solitude. The person meant for you, the one written in your qadr, isn't just anyone. They come with signs that are spiritual, emotional, and deeply personal, signs that align with your soul, not just your desires. So if you're holding on, waiting, and praying, know that you're not waiting in vain. In this video, we'll uncover the beautiful signs that the one Allah has chosen for you may be closer than you think, and how to recognize them when they come. Because what's from Allah is always worth the wait. 1. Marriage in Islam is a divine connection. In Islam, marriage is far more than a social contract or emotional companionship. It is a sacred institution, divinely ordained and deeply rooted in spiritual purpose. Allah describes spouses in the Quran as garments for one another. Surah Al-Baqarah 2:187, symbolizing not only closeness, but protection, comfort, and honor. This metaphor points to a deeper truth. Marriage is a form of divine mercy, a means through which believers find tranquility, emotional shelter, and spiritual partnership. Before we were even created, Allah had already written our qadar, our destiny. This includes who we will marry. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "The pens have been lifted, and the pages have dried." Tirmidhi, meaning that what Allah has written for us is already decreed. The spouse we are destined to marry is not a random outcome of chance or effort alone. It is a piece of our divine script, tailored for our soul's growth and our journey back to Allah. Understanding marriage as a divine connection shifts our mindset. It reminds us that searching for a spouse isn't just a worldly pursuit, but a spiritual endeavor. It's not solely about compatibility in hobbies or lifestyle, but about alignment in purpose and direction toward Allah. The one whom Allah has chosen for you will not only complement your personality, but also support your iman, faith, help you rise after spiritual falls, and encourage you to live righteously. This belief also nurtures patience and trust. When delays happen in finding the right person, a believer can find comfort in knowing that Allah is not withholding, but preparing. What is meant for you will reach you when the time, your heart, and your life are ready. And when that moment comes, it will feel right, not because it's easy or perfect, but because it feels aligned with your soul's calling. Seeing marriage through this divine lens encourages us to make dua with sincerity, to engage in istikhara for guidance, and to focus on becoming the kind of person who is ready to receive that divine connection. Ultimately, the one Allah chooses for you is not just someone to love, but someone to journey through this life and into the next, within faith and in peace. 2. Signs that the one Allah chose is coming. One of the clearest signs that someone may be the one Allah has chosen for you is that their presence draws you closer to your faith, not away from it. This doesn't mean they are perfect, or that they know everything about Islam, but their influence on your life brings you nearer to Allah. You find yourself remembering Allah more, becoming more conscious of your actions, and feeling motivated to improve your relationship with Him. In their company, acts of worship become more meaningful. You feel encouraged to pray on time, to seek knowledge, to give more charity, or to reflect on the Quran, not out of pressure, but out of shared love for Allah. Their companionship becomes a source of spiritual upliftment. It's as if their presence reminds you of your higher purpose and helps you remain steadfast on the straight path. This kind of spiritual alignment is a powerful indication that their heart beats with the same longing for Allah as yours. They don't push you toward dunya, worldly distractions. Rather, they help you balance it with your akhirah, hereafter. Conversations with them are not just filled with small talk. They include reminders of tawakkul, trust in Allah, sabr, patience, and gratitude. Even when challenges arise, their response reflects Islamic principles, offering calm, understanding, and wisdom rooted in Deen. You'll notice that they respect and support your efforts in faith. Whether it's fasting, attending Islamic events, dressing modestly, or maintaining boundaries, they don't make you feel strange or alone in your efforts. Instead, they see your faith as part of your beauty, not something to be compromised. And even if they are still growing themselves, they are on a path that is heading in the right direction. True love in Islam isn't about fleeting emotions. It's about helping one another reach Jannah. So when someone comes into your life and their influence strengthens your connection with Allah, it's a sign worth reflecting on. Because Allah often sends people not only as companions, but as means of guidance. Such a person may not arrive with perfection, but they will come with sincerity, effort, and the quiet power to bring light to your soul. And that light always points back to Allah. 3. Trust in Allah's perfect timing. When Allah sends the right person into your life, one of the most telling signs is the sense of inner peace you feel around them. This sakina, tranquility, is not about constant happiness or the absence of problems. It is a calm, grounded feeling that settles in your heart, assuring you that this connection is safe, sincere, and rooted in something greater than fleeting emotions. Confusion, on the other hand, is often a sign that something isn't aligned. If you are constantly second-guessing their intentions, your value in their eyes, or your place in their life, it may be a warning. Allah does not guide through chaos. His guidance brings clarity. A relationship sent by Him does not leave you in emotional turmoil, doubting your worth, or questioning your direction. This peace is not based solely on how much the other person says they care, but on how their presence and actions make you feel. You don't feel the need to pretend or walk on eggshells. You feel accepted, understood, and respected. You're able to be yourself, flaws, imperfections, and all, without fear of judgment or rejection. This is because Allah places love and mercy between the hearts of those He unites for His sake. Quran Surah Ar-Rum 30:21. Another powerful aspect of this inner peace is the alignment of intentions. You both desire the same goal, to build a life that pleases Allah. You're not pressured into compromising your values or rushing into decisions. Instead, the process feels natural, thoughtful, and balanced. There's space for istikhara, reflection, and family involvement, because nothing is hidden or rushed. You may still feel nervous or unsure about the future. That's human. But deep down, there is a calm reassurance that you're walking a path that feels right. Your heart isn't in a state of war with your mind. Your du'as don't feel desperate. They feel trusting. This is what happens when Allah puts barakah, blessing, in a connection. Confusion often signals that something needs clarity or that something isn't from Allah. But peace, that's a quiet whisper from the soul, reminding you that this might just be part of the qadr you've been waiting for. When Allah writes someone into your life, He does so with wisdom, mercy, and perfect timing. Trust His plan, stay patient, and keep your heart connected to Him. The right person will come, not just to love you, but to help you grow closer to Allah. If this reminder touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Inner Deen for more faith-filled content. Before you go, comment this beautiful dua below. Ya Allah, grant me someone who brings me closer to you. Let's fill the comments with hope and prayer, inshallah.